Hello everyone and welcome back to another trip report. Today I'm here at London Heathrow's Terminal 2, which is nicknamed the Queen's Terminal, where I'm going to be flying Lufthansa from here to Prague via Munich. As soon as you leave the underground station for Terminals 2 and 3, you're immediately greeted to a massive room with modern architecture and beautiful art. Terminal 2 is the newest terminal at London Heathrow after it was rebuilt from scratch and reopened in 2014. And you can certainly tell that care was taken in its design, as the entire terminal just feels so much more open than any other terminal at Heathrow, even Terminal 5, which is almost as new. And just like almost every other British airport, as soon as we cleared security, we were funneled into a massive food court. Luckily though, the huge windows at all the gates provided great views out onto the ramp at all the action that was happening, so of course I had to get in some plane spotting. Before long though, my aircraft for today, DAIJM, a less than a year-old A320neo delivered new to Lufthansa in August of 2023, arrived in. Once I entered through the boarding gate, I was funneled down a series of hallways before I eventually reached the jet bridge. Once on board, I quickly found my seat for today's flight, 14A. And, just like that, it's time to begin our pushback and taxi out to runway 27 left. Once we were properly in flight, I had the chance to check out my seat. It features a actually quite nice tray table, lots of storage space. There are like 3 different pockets in this seat for storage specifically. It also did feature a power outlet with 2 USB and USB Type-C chargers. The seat itself was, I don't want to say uncomfortable, but it certainly wasn't amazing compared to other European carriers I've flown. It didn't have a proper headrest, but other than that, the padding was decent. Overall, it's a decent seat. Once the sun went down, the mood lighting for the cabin was turned on, and flight attendants came around with drink and snack services. In addition to the regular buy-on-board services, we got a bottle of water and this cool little Lufthansa chocolate for free. It's a really neat thing that Lufthansa Group airlines provide, which I really like. And, of course, would this really be a trip report without a Lou review? Lufthansa's A320neo bathrooms certainly aren't anything special, but they do get the job done. They felt clean and very modern, and I did really like the lighting. There was some neat strip mood lighting, which I thought was really nice, and overall, it's a decent bathroom. Before long, though, this flight was already over, as we began our descent and landing into Munich's airport. And here we are at Munich's airport. Munich would not be my final destination today, as I said earlier, but it was certainly nice to get to check out this very neat airport. The entire terminal felt very modern and clean, and certainly had that mix of German efficiency that you like to find. We were funneled through probably the quickest customs I have ever been through. Like, we were literally the only people in line, which was amazing, and so I was certainly a fan of this airport. Unfortunately, I did not have long to spend here today, as I quickly found my second aircraft. DAIBP would be my A319 over to Prague today. It was originally delivered new to Austrian in 2005, but was transferred over to Lufthansa in 2021. And after a little bit of a delay, it was time to board. I always enjoy the chance to board through a glass jet bridge, which is one of my favorite things about any European airport. It sucks that we don't have that many of them in the US, and I'm certainly glad for the chance to board through one when I get it. Once on board, I quickly found my seat for today's flight, 9A. Lufthansa's A319, at least this specific A319, was very similar to the Neo in a lot of ways. I think the main reason for that is because it was so recently transferred over to Lufthansa, so they had to retrofit the interior, which I certainly wasn't complaining about. The only difference I noticed was that this aircraft did not have any power outlets, which was definitely unfortunate. Now, I'm not going to go as far in depth on this second flight since Lufthansa's A319 is very similar to their A320neo, but it was a very enjoyable, quick 40-minute hop over to Prague. Overall, I had a great time flying Lufthansa today. They're definitely one of my favorite European airlines to fly on, and I will certainly be looking to fly them again in the future. One of the things I would really like to do is fly a wide body of theirs, since they still fly some very unique aircraft, such as the 747 and A340, but we'll have to save that for a future video. And with that, I'd like to welcome you to Prague Václav Havel Airport. I want to thank you guys very much for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you have time, leave a comment down below telling me your thoughts. Have you ever flown Lufthansa before? I would love to hear from you. So, with all that out of the way, I hope you guys do have an absolutely incredible rest of your day, and be sure to keep an eye out on my channel for more trip reports. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!